Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in to another episode of Our Sistas Keeper, the Tyler Perry Sistas live after show right here on Erica Vane TV, hosted by your good sis you love to talk TV with, and
Your girl Allie Nick giving it to you when I give it to you, but always in the nick of time.
always in the nick of time. Hey y'all, how are y'all feeling? How are y'all doing? Um, we got another episode of Tyler Perry Sistas. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
um, I fear I don't have nothing for y'all tonight. Not a damn thing. Not nothing. It quite literally is tumbleweeds up here as it pertains to Tyler Perry Sisters. Ellie, how are you feeling about the episode? Ooh. Hold on, y'all. I don't know if Allie's having a little technical difficulties. Let me see what y'all say in the chat. Drop your ratings. Drop your ratings on a scale of 1 to 10 of what you thought about tonight's episode 9. Angie, you are here on time, boo. You was here first, actually. Shout out to the new member, Mrs. J. Foster. How are you, honey? Bear with me, y'all. If I'm having issues with the Wi-Fi, is because I just got back and I called my Wi-Fi company this morning, and they supposed to switch my internet back from like seasonal because while I was away, they put it on seasonal, and it might be a little slow. So I apologize if it's glitching anyways. But welcome, Mrs. J Foster. Welcome to the membership. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Boopy Jones says, not Zach, feeling some type of way. And why would Aaron say baby daddy number two? I like so much of what I want to say, I have already said so many times right here on this channel. That's why I don't got nothing for tonight, y'all. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Y'all gonna say what y'all want to say. I might have a response, I might not. But I think I just don't have the energy tonight. I don't have the energy to drag Tyler and these writers the way they need to be dragged. Journey with Cece says, "Oh gosh, I can't do this. Zach, Karen, Fatima roller coaster again. Clock it, clock it. Cause why in the hell are we getting back on it? Why? You're not late, Mrs. Foster. Welcome in, boo. Tam B, hey honey, hey A Noel, hey Demetria, hey Wednesday Talk. How are you, boo? This looks like a new profile picture. I gotta check it a little bit later because it's a little small in the chat. How are you, honey? Ellie, you back?
I'm back, girl. I'm so sorry.
You fine. You fine. I'm just checking the chat right now. So where we left off was I was asking you how you felt because I had told you that I don't have nothing but tumbleweeds in my brain
We
tonight.
have nothing, nothing. We Whitney Houston tonight, y'all. We have nothing. I'm gonna be real with y'all because y'all my
Nothing.
family. I have we don't have it. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Like I kept it real with Erica. I fell asleep, y'all. I'm sorry. I fell asleep on this episode, but I did finish the entire thing. But yeah, y'all, I'm probably gonna get a little feisty tonight because I don't have it in me to give grace anymore. I think my grace, the Lord's grace is sufficient. Mine is not. And I believe I have ran out of it. And tonight it brought back up some old memories that I had, old feelings I had about the Zach, Karen, Aaron situation of it all. And I'm probably gonna be on one.
You
I'm
know
probably
what?
gonna be
That
on
makes
one.
so much sense because the way I have no energy, I think the Lord knew that you got me tonight, friend. Because if y'all coming here for Erica Vane rant, unless the good Lord comes and puts it on my spirit, I quite literally don't have it. It took everything in me to not be like, I'm not going live tonight. I don't. Because not one thing that I would say I have not said before. And I don't know if that's the thing that's driving me crazy, but I'm absolutely just so excited to have Allie in her crash out bag. I'm excited. I'm just glad to be here. Drop y'all's ratings on a scale of 1 to 10 on what you thought about the episode. When Tay Talks are finally caught up and this season is boring as heck. That part. Mrs. J. Foster says didn't watch the show but came here for y'all. Thank you, boo. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Shell says good evening, everyone. Hope you guys had a blissful and successful day. I had a very chill day until Tyler and these damn writers want to come disturb my peace. Demetria gave it a 3. Shell gave it a 4. Rose Cooper. Oh, I'm sorry. Cropper says, I enjoyed it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Somebody needed to. Journey with CC said, KJ sold that non-fight energy. KJ's a really great actress. She's a really great actress.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Hey, Jamira. Welcome in, honey. Journey with CC says, I can't rate it. Not new. Okay, no worries, boo. Well, welcome back to the membership. I hear that and I appreciate you. Kay says, hey, E. You give it a 4. You looked up the TV here and there. Everybody was doing something else. I probably didn't fall asleep because I was cooking at the time. Because the episode was not giving. It just quite literally wasn't. Why Zach, not nobody, at nobody's job, why he's spying on Hayden? Because his mama sent him to go do it. And everybody do what Big Mama say.
I'm telling you, everybody do what Big Mama say.
Dimitri says it was a nothing show. How the heck can someone leave a hospital in the hospital tire and nobody see him? When that damn elevator opened up again, I said, I know this is not Gary with his ass out. How the last 5 minutes, that includes, not even the last 5 minutes, how the last 2.5 minutes, including the 30-second preview, is the most interesting thing of the whole goddamn show. How? Let me finish up with these ratings. Siobhan says, Siobhan gave it a 4. A 4 out of 10 on scale of 1 to 10. Drop y'all's rating. Brandon, hey boo, welcome in, gave it a 4 as well. Perspective Plans, hey honey, gave it also a 4. Everybody giving it a 4 tonight. Mel Cunningham says another lame episode. Child. Erica, I mean, you about to turn up. Because you say that every time, sis.
I had the same thought. I was like, now, Erica, you might turn up, sis.
I don't feel it, y'all. Like, I just want peace. I really just want peace. And I am not getting it. But you know what? Patterns are patterns. And the proof is in the pudding. So y'all might be right. I'm praying for peace. Ellie, where are we starting? Are we starting at the top of this hodgepodge ass episode? Because there was also a lot happening. It was so many characters in this episode. And while I don't necessarily mind it if you're going to be able to manage them appropriately, but you just got people doing stuff for the sake of doing it. Where are we starting at?
We can start at the top. Now, okay, so help me. The top was Penelope and Jordan, correct? In the car?
In the car.
Okay.
And what I can't... Okay, no, go ahead, friend. Go ahead. Because I don't got nothing. I
don't have nothing. I don't have much for these incestuous twins, these incestuous siblings. But what I will say,
nasty.
When I watch this scene, they nasty. But when I watched this scene, I said, honestly, I don't give 2 damns about Jordan, and I don't give 2 damns about Penelope. I don't have any compassion for this person. And I think we touched on this last week. Y'all present us characters as if we're supposed to care about them. I don't care that she in this car. I don't care that she crying. And all of a sudden, this what gets me. This heifer remembered to call Andy every single day while she was in protective custody, but not all of a sudden you losing blocks of memory. You losing time, but you didn't forget to call Andy every day to talk about Gary while you were in protective custody. So for me, I'm watching it like next scene, next scene. I don't care about y'all. You brought Penelope on. I liked Chick a little bit when she came. I didn't have no beef with her. I just felt, you fell in love with Gary, baby. You fell in love with the wrong person. And to watch her attitude, I just don't care. I don't care about them. Like I don't care about their presence on the show. They mean nothing to me. And that's just kind of how I
Absolutely
felt about them.
nothing. I sat watching and I said, wow, I'm actually a serial killer in the making, or this is just terribly written because you got PTSD and I couldn't give one damn two F's. I could not conjure up a F to give Penelope because she got PTSD. He said, "Do you think you got PTSD?" I said, "And why are y'all still in this car? And why do I gotta hear you talking about it? Can't you have this conversation in private? Because I don't care. I don't want to be here." No, like Allie said, we do not care about Penelope. We do not care about Joy. So we damn sure don't care that she got PTSD. We damn sure don't care that she's allegedly losing time. We damn sure don't care that she allegedly had all this damn blood on her that could or could not be Gary's. We damn sure don't care that Watts is now going to drag her ass down there to get the same treatment that the girls had already gotten, when come to find out she could possibly be the one who actually did it to begin with. I don't care at all. At all. And y'all got them sitting in this goofy ass car, run telling that, ain't give a flashback to third, so you breaking all types of rules in that you supposed to show and not tell, but you just had her run tell this goofy ass story that's all over the goddamn place. They double talking each other. Penelope, please. Can you go to hell already? Because
Please, please. That's how I felt. I'm glad we felt the same way. I'm glad we feel the same way, and I don't feel bad for not caring. Because what was pissing me off, I'm supposed to feel bad that Detective Watts wants to speak with her when we have watched him single handedly disrespect our four main sisters. Go get the same treatment. I don't care.
hello.
You're not even a main character. You nor your brother. To me, all when I see them, all I feel is that you're taking time from the people that I actually care about seeing.
Literally.
I have
Because
no
why
use
did
for
we
you.
have so
I have
much
no
screen
need for
time with
you.
them? What was actually happening in this episode between Jordan and Penelope monopolizing a damn episode, Zach thinking he a damn cat burglar? Robin and Andy, don't you talk about Fatima.
Girl,
And Aaron is down at the damn salon becoming Zach. Like, what was this episode? What are we? Penelope and Jordan, your time is
every
up. You don't even have 30 minutes anymore. You do not have 30 minutes? 30. Your time is up. Go to hell expeditiously. Because we're also so tired of this sad singing and flower bringing, Penelope. You and Gary are plotting on my life. Girl, how many times you gonna say it? Because you don't even damn believe it. At this point, you're trying to convince your goddamn self. Y'all brought y'all goofy, light-skinned asses, and yes, I'm saying it, into this damn penthouse begging for damn Andy's help, and she's still singing this same old song and dance bullshit about, oh, you and Gary just wanted to ruin my life, and you just had the most terrible lawyer advice, and you were just horrible. And let me scowl at her because, Penelope, please, girl, please.
yes. And since we're grouping all their scenes together so we can completely get them out the way. That scene right there, first of all, I said, Andy, why are you even allowing them into your space again? I just will not take any of that. I mean, you can come, but okay,
Because
strike
she's
one.
a pick me.
She's definitely a pick me.
Because she still wants
Y'all
Jordan
come
to pick
in.
her ass at the end of the day, regardless of how
She
disrespectful him and
definitely,
his damn
she
incestuous ass
definitely does.
sister are to her.
Yes, yes. The moment they walked in and Jordan said, "Hey," I said, "Oh, now you can speak. Now you got a voice box." Because the last time you came up in here, you act like you couldn't say nothing. You let your sister run the show. But now that you need something from Andy, you want something from Andy. Now you got manners. I said, "Okay, that was right too." Then Penelope, I said, "Baby, you have all the audacity in the world to come up. Well, if I could afford a high powered attorney, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't need you. Oh, baby, you don't have to need me. You and your brother can get the hell out. I wouldn't represent you, child. I wouldn't represent you if Jesus was the judge. I, I wouldn't represent you if the Messiah came from on high and sat in the courtroom. Oh, baby, you're on your own. It's just the simple fact that we are consistently seeing Andy's character get disrespected on so many levels. This is the same woman who just put her hands on you, the same woman who made a scene at the hospital, the same woman who pretty much blaming you for her losing her child because she can't follow simple directions that you laid out for her to do. Nobody told your little simple ass to go down there to Gary's office.
Waving pictures of
And you
past
already
girlfriends and the deceased. Who told you to do that? Nobody.
know
Not a
the
damn
moment
soul.
you have the knowledge that this man took out his high school prom date. That's all you got to tell me. You think I'm gonna bring you pictures of you and homegirl? What the hell I think you gonna do to me? So you thought that baby was gonna save you. But when you dealing with a demon, they
7 months
snatch your kids
damn
too.
pregnant down there looking stupid.
I said, get the hell out of Andy. Get the hell out of Andy place. Just get the hell out. Come on, Jordan. This was Jordan's idea. Why I don't hear you stopping him? Because you don't have representation. First of all, we don't like you. We don't know you. We don't care about you. And we have to see you come in and disrespect Andy, not only verbally, but mentally. I was like, Andy, whoop her ass. I know you're not.
Please. I know
I
you
know you're
can't
not,
fight,
but
but
I
at
need you
least
to do that.
try to whip her ass. Please.
Try to.
Please, Andy, do something. You running your ass to the other side of this damn table is just furthering the clear disrespect. You don't even feel safe in your own penthouse, but you let they asses up here. Use your common sense. Hey, Erica James, welcome in, boo. Hey, DNC Greatness. Hey, honeys, welcome, welcome, welcome back. We missed y'all.
Hey,
They was looking for
Erica.
y'all last
Erica
week.
ain't
Erica,
seen
we was looking for
you.
y'all last week. Like, everybody was like, where's Erica James? But yes, Allie, like, the
Oh,
crazy
God.
thing is that Penelope could be a likable character. They're choosing, hey, Deb, they are choosing at every turn to make her as unlikable as possible, regardless of how sympathetic her story could be. Which is
Yes.
a wild choice to me. She's not actually the villain. So why are we trying to make her the villain?
That is a very good question. She's not the villain, but it's like she ain't the villain, but I can't stand her ass.
Now, because like you
And
said,
I
we didn't have a
really,
problem with her at first. We welcome her. Like Celicia is
no.
great in the role. I'm not even gonna hold you because I believe
Oh,
every bit
absolutely.
of it, every bit that she is given. Celicia Stowers, you doing your thing, honey. But Penelope asks, Andy won't slap you, but I will. I will. Easily. I don't know what I don't even know in Jordan. This is what we be talking about when we he a good man, Savannah, because this is the same good man that let his sister come in here disrespect you mentally, physically, and emotionally by putting her hands on you and calling you everything but a goddamn child of God. Remain silent while all that was happening, then double down and said I can't actually trust you, and then left, only to now call you and expect and feel entitled to your actual assistance and help and or sympathy after all of that transpired. You can also go to hell. You and your sister want to hunch on each other. Y'all should just go and do that. And leave Andrea Barnes the hell out of it. Yeah, let's do that.
I can't take them.
They actually
I
do we
really can't.
think
Did
that
he
she's
even
bipolar.
apologize?
Penelope is not bipolar. She might got this
I think
goddamn
he's by user.
PTSD.
She's by user. By user. I think she's a user. But to answer the question, I do not believe she's bipolar. I think that Penelope truly, for whatever reason, does not want to take responsibility and accountability for her actions. So it's easier for her to blame Andy. It's easy to make her the scapegoat. Well, yeah, you definitely didn't have great lawyering skills when you told me when you were trying to get me away from Gary. The things that Andy was doing, no, I don't really agree with her method, but at the time, it probably was the best thing for you to do, and you still
And
didn't
you
do it.
also came to
So at that
her.
point, it was your fault. Thank you.
What about Andrea Barnes says she's going to get you out of a pickle? What about Andrea Barnes says that she's going to protect you from an abusive, cheating ass ex? Andrea Barnes gives looks and gets niggas. If it's not one of those two things, why are we asking for Andrea Barnes' help? If it's not trying to pull a man or put a skirt with a top, why are we asking Andrea Barnes for guidance?
That's a fact.
That's like asking
You can't
Danny,
protect it.
how can I get motivated in life? You the dummy for
Ooh,
doing
you hit
it.
that. You hit that.
Like you
Right on the
said, Allie,
head.
she got to take responsibility for her part in this. Your ass ready to run like J-Lo in Enough, and you go find Andrea Barnes to concoct your plan. You didn't want to leave from the jump. That's what it's given.
That's what it's really given. And it's given to me also. You want to know the reason Gary was so obsessed with Andy, because just like Andy so eloquently told her last week, you caught Gary snuffing one out to her panties. She didn't know anything about that. So how is Andy grouped up or coupled up in this thing to take blame for something that Gary is obsessed with? How does she fit? You know damn well Andy don't want to be with Gary, that she does not love him, but it's easier for you to blame her because you don't want to deal with your own stuff. Like when she talking about something he stole from me and wiped out my credit cards. Excuse me? Okay. You're worse than I thought. You're more dumb than I thought. That's your fault, sis.
And
I
last time I
said,
checked,
baby.
Andy told you everything that went down with her. So, like, if he stole from you, then that's on you because this is now your turn because you know the same thing happened to Andrea. Like, Penelope, stop. Girl, when I tell you I cannot conjure up a bit of sympathy and I will not be trying. I will not be. Girl, don't
Baby,
nobody
she
give a
better
damn
be.
about your
If
little
I,
light bright anger. Don't nobody give a damn about you projecting. Only thing I give a damn about is you
that's
getting
what it
less
is.
screen time. That's the only thing that I
Yes,
am
Lord.
concerned with at this point.
Yes. All I wanted was for Angie to say this one simple thing, and she would have been back in my good graces. When Penelope told her that Gary maxed out her credit cards, I would have said, "Oh, so you're who I need to be thinking for this penthouse. Thank you.
That is
Now you can
hilarious.
leave. Now you can leave." Mm-hmm. Cause she got all the nerve.
I can't. Hey Vaughn, welcome in. Happy belated birthday,
Hey,
boo.
Vaughn.
So Richard says, so where does Tamara come into play? I feel like we can go ahead and get her out the way too.
Yes,
Tamara's
let's
down
get
at the
out the way.
hospital in this episode with her red dress and her silver pumps, looking sexy as she
With
wanna
them
look,
titties out.
with the titties
Did she
out.
look good? She looked good.
She looked amazing. But Ariana, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? And this is what I'm talking. I feel like the last 2 episodes of this, I have spent a lot of time talking about the writers, and I want to move away from that because I understand being an artist and being sensitive about your but when y'all do like this, it's like, how can I not speak on it? Because the actors are doing their damn job. They're doing what the hell you put on the page. So at some point, we got to talk about what's on the page. Why is Tamara down at the hospital? We need to get to the damn point when it comes to Tamara, because clearly she don't actually really love Hayden. So why is she here? You weren't actually into Gary, so then why is she at the hospital? Find a reason for what the hell it is that she's doing and get to it quick, because Tamara is another character who can go as well. Sexy or not, she could go. We don't know why she's here. We don't know what she wants. We don't, like, it's quite like we're watching the damn Sims and y'all forgot to play.
I agree with you 100%. Somebody made a comment under my video I did, and they said they feel like Samira did it because she's a character that has no purpose. And I said, I feel you. I understand about her not having purpose, but if she is the person who attempted to take Gary out, then that gives her purpose. I don't want Samira to have purpose. I want her to get the hell out of Dodge, because at this point, your services are no longer needed. There is no use for your cat anymore. Gary ain't trying to slide up in it. You really don't want to give it to Hayden. I don't understand why you at this hospital. I said, of all the characters in the universe, she's the character that I can't even understand why the hell she's at this hospital. To me, you're making yourself look suspect because your dude is Gary's partner. Hayden ain't made his way to the hospital yet. You're here. And then I wasn't aware. I can't remember if there was an episode where Hudson and Tamara was in the same vicinity or in the same space, but I didn't know that he knew her.
I just assumed.
I was like,
I don't think
when
we
did that
ever.
happen?
I don't think we ever saw that. But I just assumed because Hudson is Dominion and he over there flipping it and reversing it in the office at the hotel, so he had to come across her at some point.
That's true. That's true.
But again, more stuff that they could have shown us that we don't get to see. We just got to infer, or they're going to tell us some bullshit story and try to fill in the gaps. Mm-hmm. So y'all's guess is as good as mine of why Tamara's down at the damn hospital. Because if she is the one who killed Gary or tried to kill Gary and stab Gary, it would make sense that she would keep her damn distance. She has not been interrogated. Nobody is looking her damn way. Why would she now bring herself back into the conversation and bring herself into focus for anybody to even look and be like, why would this person actually care? It makes no sense.
Yeah.
And if she's just down there to tell Gary that she's back with Hayden, why the hell would Gary care? Again, on a writing tip, this makes absolutely no sense. The man is on his damn deathbed. So she's coming down here to rub Hayden in his face. That don't actually track and make sense, because whether she a bimbo or not, whether she be hoeing or not, Tamara has sense. We know that she has sense.
Mm-hmm. And then the moment she found out that Gary couldn't remember who stabbed him, she got an extra pep in her step, and then she exited stage left. I said, what the hell was that? What? And that was one for me. That was one for me. I didn't understand. I'm glad it was a short scene. They didn't stretch it out because she wasn't needed. Got to the point, whatever that point was, because I don't know what it was, and she got the hell out of Dodge. So I can, okay, great.
Okay, great. Tamara, you yet another character who came in and had so much potential, and then this is what they did with you.
Oh,
bless your heart.
I was rooting for you. I was so rooting for you, Tamara, and you disappointed me like so many of the others.
So many. All right. Back to the top of the episode. Jordan and Penelope in the car. From there we go, I think, to Andy and Fatima in the penthouse.
is.
I didn't record this episode, y'all, so I don't even remember.
It was either Hayden or Fatima. It was either Fatima and Andy or Hayden. I don't know which one came first.
Hayden and his goofy
But
ass
maybe it was
homeboy.
yeah, like who the hell are you?
Well, whichever
But I
friend.
want to say this. I want to say this here because when I did my video, I had to give a shout out to Chris Warren because I didn't know that was underneath
I will if you
them
keep.
suits, and that gray did something to me, did something to my spirit. Chris Warren is already in it. I think he's fine. People don't want to give him his props because they don't like Hayden. Well, Hayden ain't got nothing to do with Chris. Chris is a very attractive man, and one lady was like, "Well, always had a good body since what's the show he was in, High School Musical." And I said, "Well, confession, I've never watched one episode of High School Musical. I've never seen it before. However, I just had to give Chris Warren his because he looked good to me.
He does.
Um,
He does.
he looked good. So much so I didn't give two damns what his homeboy was talking about. I'm like, get the camera back on Chris because he deserves this moment. He deserves this spotlight. Put the camera back on him. But back to the scene, the characters. Hayden is one of them dudes that like, okay. Hayden made me think about one of them men who just fall into some coochie. Like this by happenstance, you just happen to fall into something. Because the way that Hayden perpetrates to his men, oh, the bravado and the facade. I said, oh my God, I know men like you. I know men like you. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I said, no, baby, you're not him. You do a good job at trying to be, but you're not him.
Not him at
And
all.
not him at all. And then the scene, and help me to understand because like I said, I did fall asleep. In this scene, when his friend was talking, what gave him the impression that Tamara had stepped out on Hayden? Because I don't remember him ever leading with that.
Because Hayden got all salty because the dude wanted to holler at the girl at the gym. And he was like, but the girl boyfriend was right there. He was like, so all I need is for her to step to the side and I'm going to step to her, whatever. And
Mm,
basically Hayden started to respond and he like, don't let me find out that Tamara did da 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 da. Why you basically asking why he's so
okay,
sensitive? And then Hayden,
okay,
yeah.
gotcha. That's when and then that's when he went into the story of finding what he found on her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, that makes sense. I
Yep.
said okay, but the kicker for me was Zachary Taylor, as someone mentioned earlier. You have nothing to do but tag along and follow and trollop behind Hayden to the Zachary Taylor penis suckers. I don't want y'all to ever come for me again when it comes to the things I have to say about this man. Because it's amazing how when Hayden was doing this, how much of a low life he was, how much he ain't got nothing to do. He's jealous of Zach. But now those tables will always turn and that shoe will always find another foot to be on. So now that it's on Zachary's, oh, he gets a pass. Because as Erica so eloquently said earlier, his mama told him, Big Mama, your arm, told him to go down there and follow behind Hayden. So he gets a pass for doing that. Girl, in my video, I put it when I looked at the trailer last week and saw this scene. All I thought about was Blank Man
Mm.
in the scene where Damon Wayans knocked when the bank was getting robbed and he knocked on
Uh-huh.
the door and he was like, "Burglars, can we come out and That's what I saw with Zach because I'm like, and I didn't know, but this is how I felt, and maybe other people don't feel that way, or maybe some do. I felt like at this point, the fact that Zach's character has been demoted to just following Hayden around, furthermore confirms to me that the writers had absolutely nothing for him to do this season
Mm.
on Sistas.
Mm-hmm.
You're following Hayden. Okay,
Yep.
that was enough for me.
Blake,
That
man,
was
that's
enough.
brilliant. Because I got what they were trying to do. I got the comedic relief, but
Yeah.
it's like, this is a character who is currently in a state of life that nothing is funny. So he cannot be leaning into these comedic moments when ain't funny. He has a baby on the way, a twin that he's also going to have to support with that baby being on the way, a mute child who is now coming out of being mute and special needs, pending fiance who's failing law school and being harassed down at the damn job. No job, your goddamn self. The man who took a bunch of your money, you are now a suspect for his potential almost unalivement. But he also never gave you your money back. He got so much going on, ain't funny. So why is he humping on the side of this damn building trying to listen to Hayden and his homeboy keep caring about whatever the hell they keep caring about? And then Fatima, you want to, go and follow Hayden and see what you can do, see what you can figure out. Oh, babe, I didn't found out some stuff. I'm going to tell you later, though, because I got to go see Karen. Now, all of a sudden, you got to go see Karen. Now, all of a sudden, you got to check on...
Oh, no, I missed that. So he called Fatima to let Fatima know he was going to see Karen? Or did he ask for permission to go see Karen? Which one did he do?
I don't remember what the exact words were, but he called to say, I've got something on Hayden, and they made it like this was so pressing, but then you don't tell her nothing because the thing that you got to do right now is go and check on Karen and the twins.
I feel the fire because when I get to that cussing there, I'm cussing.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily want to go to Zach, but that's the whole... He's following Hayden. Hayden, I'm a thug. I'm a G. You ain't shit. What are you talking about, Hayden? Please. Anyway.
Oh my God.
But everything Allie said.
That is hilarious. That's hilarious.
Journey said he asked Allie. He asked for permission. All I recall her saying is, I trust you. The lies you tell. But okay. Go for it. Going back, the actual scene after Penelope and Jordan is Andy and Fatima. Now, I will say that this was funny because AJ was in her bag. Like, AJ was... KJ, not AJ. KJ was in her acting bag as it pertains to, like, playing somebody who can't fight and, like, trying to learn. And, like, she really does breathe beautiful life into the ditzy Andrea Barnes, who ain't bout it at all. So while there was a little bit of lightheartedness to the scene and comedic relief, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was honestly kind of taken out of it because, Fatima, you're supposedly teaching her how to fight, but she's not actually getting it, but you're like, yeah, that's perfect. And then you do these little quick moves or like, girl, please, Fatima, please. You ain't doing shit either. Your male counterpart ain't doing you ain't doing y'all could take y'all asses back to that damn duplex. So you need to find a textbook. Yeah.
Honey. So, from what I remember of that moment, I don't remember one punch being thrown or how to properly defend a punch being thrown.
She had Andy throw punches that were weak as hell, and she's like, yeah.
Damn, I miss.
That was at the end, though. That was towards the end of it.
Oh.
Right before Andy got the call, Andy was throwing them little weak ass punches. The whole, like, need a girl in her boobs. Andrea Barnes looks like she's 5'4". How is she kneeing somebody in the boobs? Penelope is damn near a model. 5'9", 5'10". How is she kneeing her in the boobs? Fatima, please. But she was wearing that damn blue crystal, I tell you that. Ass was assing.
That blue was popping, too. It was popping. Blue looks good on her. Blue looks good on Crystal. But that particular blue, it was Lord popping.
It does.
But
So
yeah.
I wish that she would have committed. Like if Andy was gonna be the comedic relief in there because she can't fight and she ain't gonna be able to learn how to fight, then Fatima needed to commit and like make it serious. Like make it like, girl, you need to be able to defend yourself. You can't be getting your ass slapped up in your place of residence. But, you know, Fatima is a darling. So the character feet don't get held to the fire as it pertains to like committing to actions, committing to dialogue, committing to intentions for the things that they're having them do. She just kind of gets away with doing the thing and look good while she's doing it. So it doesn't matter if it's like half-assed while she's doing it.
You better say that. You better say that. I agree all the way. But yes, I agree with you on that scene. I thought KJ did a wonderful job. She did a wonderful job in that moment. She sold it because if KJ can fight, the way that she portrays Andy is totally believable, and we all know that Andy ain't gonna bust a grape.
At
So she
all.
definitely did a great job with that.
At all. Are we gonna save Zach and Fatima?
Zach and Fatima?
Are we gonna wait? Because we can go to Sabrina and Maurice.
Yeah, let's get them out of the way.
Okay.
What the hell?
Sabrina, we can vocalize how excited we are to have the opportunity to do in vitro fertilization because it's something that doesn't happen for every woman. It's something that's not easy, which is all true. It's all true. But we can vocalize this to a Maurice who truly hasn't actually seen you nearly as much as some other people, i.e., your friends, and misses his friend. But we have yet to be able to vocalize to Daniela King to stop calling your womb a goddamn freezer.
Talk about that.
Y'all want to have Sabrina speak up in the wrong damn moments. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me her asserting herself to Maurice, who actually gives a damn about her. And just happens to be a gay man, so he's going to have a different perspective. The other woman, best friend, Danny King, cannot empathize, cannot sympathize, cannot cultivate any type of additional feelings just off of the strength of y'all's damn friendship to respect this decision that you're making. But y'all want to beat Maurice over the head with he just want to be at work and not talk about no damn eggs. Okay.
I agree with you. I think I checked out of the moment. I'm so sick of Sabrina. I was trying to find a way to say it. I'm just sick of Sabrina. That's just the best way I can just say the truth is the truth. Sabrina she has become a character that just pisses me off almost every time I see her on screen now because I want you to be a woman who stands up for yourself, who speaks up for yourself. However, the people who intentionally do things to hurt you, to continue to do things in which you have already spoken to them about before, i.e., Daniela King, the thing that you say is so near and dear to your heart, she makes light of it at every moment. Every moment. And it's demeaning and it's disrespectful. There is no humor in it. There is no hint of, a moment of laughter. It feels very hateful. And you say nothing. But then with Maurice, we know Maurice's humor. I was just so ready for the moment to end. I really was. I was happy to see Grayson. I ain't seen him in a minute. I was happy to see. I said, "Oh, see y'all still together, okay." And I said, these writers do the same thing when we haven't seen somebody in a long time. There's going to be a conversation prior to us seeing them in the same episode. Did the same thing with Aaron last week. Did the same thing with Grayson this week. But I was happy to see Grayson. I cannot stand Rich, but I did enjoy the fact that they had some type of like camaraderie going on because I was watching
I enjoyed the
Rich's.
fact that he
I
wasn't
said I'm just gonna watch
homophobic.
his.
I was waiting for him to be homophobic.
Yes,
Once he wasn't
yeah.
homophobic, I
I was
said,
waiting to
fine,
be fair.
Rich. Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
You ate this
yeah,
little one. Don't get too
yeah.
comfortable because I still don't want you with my girl.
At all, at all. But I'm like, okay, I'm like, all right, he genuine. He being genuine with it. But I couldn't. Mm-mm, we done with you.
Real quick,
We done with
Ellie.
you.
Something is just telling me to address it, so I'm going to address it real quick. Rosalind, how are you, honey? Hopefully you are
Oh,
well. Said, why y'all so hard on Fatima? One week you love her, next week you hate her.
what live are you watching?
If I recall, I believe I'm in the season of being hard on every last one of these goddamn characters. Every last one of them is catching smoke. But Fatima is getting better preferential treatment than the main sisters that actually started this series, which we clocked. And Fatima needs to be doing something of importance or something more, which we're pointing out. If you think this is hard on Fatima, babes, don't go watch my previous videos. Yeah.
Why y'all so hard on Fatima one week? The next week you hate her. I'm gonna just speak for me. The character of Fatima has never been my favorite. I don't hate her, but she's never ever been my favorite. And I think this is and I'm glad you saw that, Erica, and wanted to address it because this is what happens. Erica and I could talk about any other character on this show. We could be hard on them. We could tell them to go to hell. We could say, sis, what you doing? You being a real pick me. You acting like a real hoe right now. You slobbing and slip. We say this about everybody on this show. And there is no one's, I'm not going to say no one. We don't get that type of feedback. But the
Amen.
moment there is an opposing view or an opposing thought about Fatima that goes against the status quo or the majority, then it comes, y'all hate her, y'all hard on her. No, she gets it like everybody else. She doesn't get special treatment like the writers give the character of Fatima on the show.
Or the
That
fans.
doesn't happen over
That's
here.
y'all's
Or the
ministry,
fans,
not
everybody gets it.
ours.
We don't subscribe to that. Never joined that church. Never joined it. So I want you to understand, ma'am, that it's not that we hate Fatima or anything like that. I know for the majority and the masses, you're not used to people holding Fatima's character accountable because just like even we're gonna talk about it later when we get to Robin, every episode there has to be a damn ode to Fatima.
Oh
And
my
she doesn't deserve it.
god.
She doesn't deserve it.
She's too much of an asset for you to run her away. So Fatima is better than this. Fatima's great. Fatima's awesome. Fatima.
It's
They don't even
nauseating
have the characters on
and it pisses me
Zatima
off.
saying Fatima's name so damn much as they do in Sistas. It's mind-boggling to me.
It's
And then y'all want to
horrible.
say we
It's
hate her, or you
horrible.
want to say I'm being hard on her because we're not jumping on the damn train to pacify this goofy ass character that's running around doing absolutely nothing with her life, with her relationship, and also with all of her friendships. And might I add, her career? Being hard on her is telling her ass to go pick up a textbook when she's failing tests. Oh, being hard on her is saying that she's enabling this relationship and playing mama to her goofy ass man that she wants to stand beside so bad when she don't even have no kids by him. Is not actually tied to him, so she's hitching her wagon to this weak ass man and she could do better. That's being hard on her. Then I guess I'm gonna just stay being hard on her. Crystal is fine. She can act. They need to give her more to do. Period. And we sip.
I don't get it.
Hmm. I feel a little energy coming back.
Even
No.
and like I said, I'm so glad because I didn't see the comment, and I'm just so glad you did that because it's like we've been reviewing this show for 5 years, and out of those 5 years, Fatima character really came up on the scene in season 2 when she started, interacting with Zach, and it has been this like this cult, this emergence of people who just ride for Fatima no matter what she does. And for me, that's a part of the character that I don't like. And then you have the writers who conform to that. No other character gets that. And even like on Zatima, I'm like, Connie, whoop Fatima titty out your mouth. Because I like Connie's character.
Please,
But every
Connie.
time we got to answer, and Fatima, you are the best thing
Please.
that ever happened to him. He has never loved another woman like he loved you. I mean, yeah, he was with Karen, but not even she holds a candle to you. But sorry, bullshit. Stop it. Like that part when I tell you this episode like really pissed me off. And even with that comment is like I'm not and you're free to comment what you want to comment, but it's like the reality is, like I said, me and Erica can talk about any other character on this show and we
I
don't get
dragged
comments like that.
Daniela.
But the moment
I dragged Daniela's
every
ass.
girl, we've been
Whew.
dragging Daniela. She always got it. But that episode that Daniela took her ass when Zach took his ass down to that airport and Danny proceeded to tell him that Karen was a hoe in college as if it has anything to do with it's been F Danny for me since then.
Yep.
Ain't nobody well you too hard on Danny. What was your comment about that?
Ain't heard it
But the
once.
moment ain't heard it not once. Ain't heard it not once. But the moment someone says something that isn't favorable about Fatima, it's like, oh, y'all don't like her. Oh, y'all hate her. Oh, y'all hating. No, baby, we're not hating. It's the reality. It's the reality. When we talk about somebody being a bird, and you know, I got to give Erica James her props. Because she's been calling Fatima Big Bird for a long time. And it took me a long time to even come up and say, you know what, Fatima is a bird. Because any woman who leaves a place that she owns to go and sleep in a house that don't got her name on it, that's a one bedroom that downsized, and he played you enough because he bought you the car of your dreams. None called you a bitch. None called your mama that. None had sex with you till you're raw and can't understand why you need a break. Already had a son he didn't know about. Got the ex pregnant. Went up it, slid out
Moved
of
the
you at
stripper in next
8:45
door
and
that
climbed
he
in
was
her at
trying so
4:45.
hard not to sleep with.
Okay. Told Deja I'm trying my best not to F the out of you. What? But he loves Fatima so much because unlike Karen, he hasn't cheated on her. No, he ain't penetrated another woman, but cheating he has. Baby, he none else what's her name? Neighbor chick. And get that name
Deja?
right, Deja.
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
Plenty.
Plenty of times.
Plenty.
Maybe if she could get pregnant from a stare, she would have been pregnant with triplets.
Ooh.
Because Zach wanted you already was attracted to this woman. Why would you lease the apartment to her? But I'm like, y'all can have y'all big ones. I have been very nice. I have been very gracious and extended grace. But that grace ended on tonight because I get so sick and tired of Fatima getting exhausted from everybody.
Everybody.
She's valuable. She's valuable. We can't lose her. Even going back to the season with Andy, I don't want to betray her trust, but you will betray Karen. You will leave your best friend out to get I mean, for Zach to come at her crazy, all and something that you could have prevented because you had the knowledge. But you promised Fatima, I ain't gonna say nothing because I'm gonna let my best friend be out there in the dark. So when these things come up for me, I'm like, screw everybody. Because one thing I can say about Karen, and this going on a tangent, is that people may not like her, but she has never betrayed any of her friends. She has never made me feel if anything happened to any one of them, she is right there in spite of what they have done and said to her. You at brunch with Fatima, you talking about Karen while you at brunch, she's not there to defend herself. Nobody's standing up for her.
Laughing about her
And she's still
situation.
laughing, laughing, kicking. And she's never once turned her back on any of them. You came to her grand opening late and y'all help was left early. I ain't forget about none of that stuff, but she's still right there. Andy, you call Karen right there. You want to call and tell my good sis about Robin almost kissing your trifling ass? Girl, and what was Karen right there? So when people say you ride for Karen, I do. I do because the writers have done a job with making this woman the villain of the show. when she definitely does not deserve it.
At all.
So I'm always ride for her.
And the question really is, why does Fatima hate her damn self? It's
Baby,
not
that is the question.
why do we hate her. The choices that she makes tells me, Miss Mamas, you hate yourself. You have to. You are choosing the hard life at every turn. Y'all ponder on that.
Okay.
Oh, this is hilarious that
I never
we
got what
still
we.
get this.
It is.
But hopefully that
It
answered your
is.
question. Back to Miss Sabrina Hollins. Hollins, I'm sorry, because she enunciated this episode. Her name is Hollins, not Hollis. Sabrina, we don't give a damn about you finding your voice as it pertains to Maurice. Maurice is actually your friend. He might laugh and joke, but he loyal and he is actually your friend. Don't know if I could say the same about the little wayward girl down there at the damn airport. Somebody, Mimi Loves Peace asks, did we talk about the couple's lunch? No, but we're going to go ahead and talk about it now.
Mm-hmm.
It felt very contrived. And it felt so contrived coming after the previous couple's lunch. Like, can y'all at least space some of these things out so it does not feel lazy? It doesn't feel contrived. It doesn't feel just thrown into the scene. And I got so much criticism for this because even looking at the set, like y'all not sitting in the same place that Rich, Danny, and Tony was sitting, but they also sat there barely with any goddamn drinks, nothing on the damn table. Y'all gotta get something down there at Tyler Perry Studios and set dress this hoe. Like, give us something because you're not giving us strong dialogue. You're not like. I do think that Maurice carried that particular moment of like being over, like, don't talk about eggs, don't talk about basketball. And like, okay, Maurice, but this conversation is not actually just about you and what you want. But that still was more interesting than the full and utter setup. And like, they had the moment at the bank where Sabrina's like, but I'm excited and this is all that matters to me right now. Trying to push back in reference to Maurice not wanting to hear nothing about the eggs. But then we got her sitting at the table. Yes, my man is about to open up a chain. And yes, you're amazing, man. And And oh, you don't like basketball. Well, I actually played in middle school. Looking at Rich, it's like, is she getting the Andrea Barnes bimboification? What the hell is going on here? So, one, I didn't actually buy into the bullshit ass, oh, she's asserting herself at the bank with Maurice because she needs to be asserting herself with Daniela if you want me to believe it's actual character growth and it's going to stick. But then you wind up undoing even the ounce of assertion that you have by having the girl play all coy and weird, just honored to be in the presence of this bald-headed ass man. Sabrina, please, for the love of God, grow a backbone and get you some other business besides the business of maybe having kids in the future.
Yes. Everything that you stated, I'm in agreement with. I played basketball in middle school and high school. Sabrina don't even strike me as the type to know how to dribble
At
a
all.
basketball.
At all.
Like I would probably have believed it more if she said she played
Badminton.
maybe, huh?
Badminton.
Yes. She's so ditzy and goofy, baby. I don't see sports in your past. I don't see sports in your past. Now, if Danny would have said she played basketball, I would believe her. And Sabrina, no,
Not at all.
no. That scene was, it just felt so weird.
Mm-hmm. And
That scene just felt
rushed.
so weird for me. Very rushed. Very rushed. And then even with Grayson, based on what we have seen of him, we haven't seen a lot of him, but I think that Grayson, for the most part, is a matured character. I don't see him bringing up, oh, so you're donating your sperm.
Especially not as abruptly as that.
Right. I was like, that don't even. It really felt like so many things were done out of character for these characters this episode. I'm like, that didn't even feel real, and we haven't even spent a lot of time with Grayson, but that
Mm-hmm.
just didn't seem like something he would do. I don't know.
And we've
I don't
already
know. It's
skipped
just obvious
over
to
all of
me.
the whole Maurice getting back in Grayson's good graces. It's like now we just have to assume that, oh, he figured it out, now
Hmm.
he's got it together, he can be in a relationship. We ended the last season talking about he doesn't know how to be in a healthy relationship, and that was the thing that was causing him to sabotage his situation with Grayson. Now all of a sudden he want to see him down in Myrtle Beach or wherever the hell they was talking about going, and he wants to cuddle up with him in this goddamn booth down here and do couples dates and all this other kind of stuff. It's not that we don't have the material
Yeah.
to be seen, it's just that y'all won't show us, because y'all want to give Penelope and Jordan 82 million minutes when y'all could have gave me
Girl,
Maurice and Grayson.
thanks. I would definitely prefer to see them over Penelope and Jordan. Y'all, I mean, you could have really gave it to Aaron and Karen, but I mean, I ain't gonna go
That
there.
feels like we begging at
But
this point, Allie. I don't even want to bring that up because we get so little with Aaron. I don't even want to be ungrateful at this point. I don't even want to be ungrateful because we're going to get to the damn point where we talk about Aaron is back, but now he got the ghost of Zach's fucking past on his shoulder. So now he's a goddamn cyborg, basically. Because, oh, we wanted Aaron back so damn bad, but we didn't want him coming back speaking Zach language. Like, what is...
I think I missed some stuff with those things too. I don't think I saw everything. We done with Sabrina.
I think so, friend.
Okay.
And I really want to know peace, but I fear once we get to Aaron's ass, it's gonna be
That's
we
where
just
all
gonna be
my stuff
stuck.
at. That's where all my stuff at. Hmm.
Tyler said, "Use your imagination." That's exactly what he said. That's exactly what he said. Okay. Daniela King is down at the airport getting harassed by her white coworker who clocked that she is sleeping her way to the top. We don't care.
Well, at all. At all. That's what I mean, you know, I did miss the scene where Tony came about. But I said when he was, when Danny sleeping her way to the top, I said that the interesting thing is Danny doesn't care. When Danny slept with Q, Danny sleeps her way to the floor. She sleeps her way to the basement. Sleeping her way to the top. It don't matter the direction.
This
Long
ain't even
the
that.
common
This is
denominator
her
is
barely sleeping her way
she
to
ain't
the
slept
damn
with.
middle.
That's what I'm saying. It don't matter the direction.
And she don't
She
even
just
want
want
to
to
be
sleep.
there.
Don't even want to be there. I said, baby, Daniela, I mean, he wasn't lying.
He wasn't at
You
all.
you gonna sleep. You gonna sleep with somebody. It's gonna be in a certain direction. But that's just what you do. That's just what it is. I didn't care. I didn't care at all.
At all. And then for them to flip it into this whole Tony and Danny are battling to see which one's going to cave and how they can have sex. Who's going to cave first, and we going to sleep with each other at the job. Oh, brother.
No,
That's what it is, Allie.
Lord,
They are,
I
by the end
missed
of the
that part.
episode, they are competing to see who's going to crack first. And we don't care. Y'all have already flipped it and reversed it all up and through this goddamn airport. Abstaining now means nothing. Everybody already knows. We don't care.
Wow,
Deb, yes, the
who gonna
basement.
break first?
If anything, Danny should feel offended because somebody is saying, "Oh, you trying to sleep your way to the top," and she internally knows that she don't want to go up. That should cause some type of conflict. You are doing the actions that should propel you forward, should propel you up, and your ass don't want to go. That is an existential crisis waiting to happen, and yet still we're just up here kicking about who's gonna want to hop on who first. And Tony just can't stop looking at you walk away because he love to watch you walk away. Child, don't nobody give a good goddamn about you or that man or this white man. Why was there so much time spent at the airport?
I really just want to ask the writers, what do you guys think we care about? Because I think we're having horrible communication. Because the things that they obviously feel we care about, baby, we don't care about it. And if we wanted to care about it, y'all don't write it in a way for us to care.
At all.
Just in case y'all happen to come by and land on this video, you have all the ingredients to make a great show.
More
And
than
for
enough.
whatever reason, y'all mix the wrong seasonings in every time. I don't know how you
Y'all
do that.
got
I don't even know how
raisins in
that's
a damn
possible.
potato salad, and I wish you could stop
You
it.
got raisins in the potato salad. You definitely got raisins in the potato salad. And you made sweet tea without sugar. I don't know what's going on. Y'all definitely giving us pumpkin instead of sweet potato pie. Y'all mess it up every time. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. I don't know. We want baked macaroni and cheese, not shells and Velveeta. You mess up the recipe every damn time. I don't understand.
And we
We
both sick
love
of
dressing
it.
over here, not stovetop. We don't want stovetop. We want dressing. Homemade dressing. Y'all mess up that order every single time. It's a gift. Y'all have them show perfected it. I tell you that. Because I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't.
Okay, are we done with Danny
Admit
in
it.
her big bow?
We are so done. We are so done with Danny.
What you call it can hang a suit? I like his stature, his suits.
Who?
Tony. I don't love the character,
Yes.
but he looks good.
I love the way he looks. That I do. I think as I love me a thicky man,
Yes.
and baby, that man is thick. Ain't no disrespect. I know you married, sir. No disrespect to your wife. I know she happy with you. But I'm just saying, I respect and honor the body that God has given you. Think it's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, it's amazing. But yeah,
Okay. So we gotta go to Fatima and Robin, or Zach. No, or Karen, Aaron, Pam, which becomes Zach as well.
this becomes that. Okay. So we want to do Fatima and who you want to do first? Fatima and Robin,
I don't care.
because Zach leads into the. Okay, I don't care
I'm
either. Let's
literally
do them.
just here. Barely.
Um, Fatima and Zach. Well, I had an issue. This is my personal thing. I had an issue with Robin calling Hayden into his office about bad mouthing Andy. Like this is what they do. They go back and forth. It ain't that big of a deal. He's only doing it to Fatima. It ain't like he's spreading rumors about this woman. Now, if you want to call Hayden about his performance at the job or lack thereof, cool. But you calling this man in here to talk about somebody you want to bone? I had an issue with that. Stop wasting my time.
Hello.
Then when he told him Fatima is too valuable for you to give what I don't even know what he said. My
Grunt
ears cut
work.
off after the valuable part.
Grunt work.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. That's what we give people who failed law school.
That is
I don't
quite
want her
literally
looking
the
at the material.
paralegal's job. The paralegal's job is the grunt work because they're not a lawyer.
But because it's Fatima, Fatima can do things that real lawyers who have went to school and passed the bar can do because it's Fatima. Because she's such a valued asset to the firm.
Where is she
Okay.
going, Robin? You can't lose her. Where is she going? Home to sit beside her grown ass man child who also don't have no job? Where's she going?
You ain't going nowhere. Because she's engaged to a dummy. The same dummy who told her, yo, we gonna get you your own practice. How? But school. She ain't passed the bar. She ain't did one
She,
case. But she
not
gonna get
even
her
she
own
ain't passed the
turn.
bar. She is not passed the test yet. A test in one class.
But you gonna buy her a law firm. I said, Zach, let me tell you
With
something.
what money? The
Zach
money
can't
Gary
save nothing.
stole?
Y'all basically almost had to do a GoFundMe to bury Miss Gladys.
At this point, Zach, become a rapper. Kid. Like, let's round it out. Go ahead and become a rapper. You got all these pipe dreams. Become a rapper. Pushing 40, become a rapper. That's gonna be the thing that rounds out Zach's character nice and perfectly.
Yes. He fit the bill. The moment he said that Michael basically said two words because it got two syllables. I said, "You asshole, shut up." It's one word. I said, "I'm done with you. I'm done with you." But
but
that's his best bet. That is his best bet.
but I feel you. I feel you with the whole Robin checking Hayden in this way. And then he did it like as soon as he came in at the start of the day. He could have at least waited to the end of the day if he was going to do it. Like, it's ways that you handle that. And I don't like it. I don't like the idea of like, well, Fatima came running to you crying and now you over here. Basically, that's foiling your plan. And even if you're like setting Hayden up, you're trying to give Hayden rope to hang himself. But now you coming to try to pull his damn coattails about some because Fatima's uncomfortable. So the hell what? Who ain't uncomfortable in corporate America? Who ain't uncomfortable in climbing the corporate ladder? Who like? And it's not to say that Hayden should be able to have a little back and forth quips with her and make her life difficult, but she's also a participant. It's not like she's just a completely innocent bystander, citizen ass victim. She is also doing things to Hayden. She's also stalking Hayden's ass. But now we're pulling Hayden into the damn conference room and tapping him on his ass and sending him back to work. But then she doesn't get a talking to of like how she needs to talk to Hayden as her boss. Robin, please.
Yeah, that was the other thing I didn't like. It's almost as if you're trying to paint Hayden as this bully. Like he's just doing all these crazy things to Fatima. She's not doing anything. And I'm like, y'all don't have footage of when she had Hayden almost beat to death in the parking garage. Like we don't, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like, come on. But it goes back to it's Fatima. So
Mm-hmm.
she has to be the victim. Yeah, everything is getting done to her. She does nothing. And so for anybody else who look at this live and y'all caught when we had to, say our piece to homegirl, this is just another thing.
Yeah.
Like Fatima is not a victim. She is like as Erica said, she is a participant in this as well.
And it's
Hayden Ben loves her
words.
alone. Y'all started messing with him.
It's words. All he has for her right now is words. She has actually laid hands on this man. Zach has actually laid hands on this man. Like,
Yes.
and I'll tell you one thing, ain't no way in hell somebody's significant other coming back in the job after they done beat my ass up and down the damn stairs. And yet still Zach gets to frolic. Please. Robin,
Okay.
take your ass in here and figure out how to get Andy off. Try to figure out how to make sure that this damn law firm ship don't tank. And do something better with your damn time.
Absolutely.
And none of that
Absolutely.
negates the fact that Hayden's a clown. But he's a clown at best. He's
Well,
quite literally not a menace. He wishes that he was Gary, and he could never be Gary, not even on Gary's worst day. but we want to act like he's Gary? Let's stop. He is a clown. He is a poser. He is a loser. He is a liar. He ain't a killer, so you can push him. He ain't that. He ain't him. Fatima, stop running around here crying to Zach, crying to Robin. Oh, Hayden ain't doing nothing but talking to you, girl. And you talk to everybody. Please.
Facts.
Fatima is basically doing schoolwork at work when she could use her personal time to not lay up under a pump and dump Zach or teach Andy how to throw weak ass fades. I don't actually have a problem with her studying at work. I wish she would do that more because the only other alternative we get is her standing in the lobby for 3 hours calling Andy or stalking Hayden. Because she still ain't doing no work regardless. So at least maybe she could pass a damn test if she was actually studying. So I personally don't have no problem with it, but theoretically she should be doing that at home. She would have plenty of time to study at home if you reference everything that Mel had just said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy.
So Robin, don't piss me
And it's
off.
actually believable. And then when she walked out his office, Robin, what's your angle? And then when Hayden was acting nice towards her, had that big ass smile on her face. I'm like, girl. So Hayden being nice to you make you smile because why?
But you still
You still
guess
going
second guessing Robin, and he literally did what you asked
mm-hmm.
for. That's the type of shit with Fatima that pisses me off with her as a character. Because one, you're already getting preferential treatment. You already getting coddled as a character, to which other characters who actually deserve a little bit more grace, a little bit more of somebody else protecting them, they actually deserve it and not getting it. Your ass gets it and you want to second guess it and look at him sideways. Now I really wish he never gave it to your ass because he didn't have to.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Allie, I interrupted you.
Absolutely. Oh, well, I don't know what I was trying to say. But I think I said what I had to say. Yeah, when she left out the thing with Hayden and why she was smiling, like you're happy. But like as you stated, Robin did exactly what Fatima asked of him to do, and it still wasn't enough. What's your angle? The way that they set Fatima up makes me believe that she's the one that's gonna figure it out. She's the one that's gonna come up with the aha moment, this revelation of actually what happened. I wouldn't be surprised if Fatima is actually the person that solves this mystery because that's how they set her up in this show. But it was just very interesting to me because she does the
Magically.
same thing with Zach. Zach will do something, or she'll say for Zach to do this X, Y, and Z. Zach does it, and it's still a problem. Well, he did what you asked. He did what you wanted. Why is it still a problem? So I'm like, that's just must be just a part of her character makeup, I guess, because she could do what the hell she want to do, but others can't.
Wild work.
I guess that's how I go.
And Hayden, play the damn game. Because why I want your little loser ass
Hmm.
to reap what you sow, I also don't want you to win. I mean, to lose by default just because they being biased to Fatima's ass.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
now we're going over to the
Child girl.
salon.
Mm.
To watch this show so consistently and to have the very, what I feel like are minuscule things that you just grab onto can relate to so much and really love down. So you weather the storm that is everything else that's happening in the show because you have this one, two, maybe three things that you're absolutely obsessed with, only to watch them systematically over the course of 8 seasons destroy each and every one of the morsels of things that you actually give a damn about with this show. It should be studied.
Yeah,
Welcome in,
yeah.
Walt B. That's my little intro. Go ahead, Allie.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to get off camera because my phone is about to die,
Okay.
and I need to charge it. But y'all still gonna hear me. So I'm a razz out a little bit.
Dang, and you off camera for it.
Um, and I'm off camera. I know, shoot, and I'm off camera for it. But this is what happens when I fell asleep and I didn't charge my stuff before we the show started and everything. But as I watched this thing, well, first I'll start off with the good stuff, with the easy stuff. We had Aaron come and talk about, he's not a silent partner and he wants to be informed and be in the loop about what's going on with Roots to Riches, which I believe he has every right to know exactly what's going on. After
He
we got that part,
does. But he
he
don't give
absolutely
a
does.
damn about this. You gave Pam money without any product, without a
Mhm.
now all of a sudden he care.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden he cares because he invested too much money. I said, well, brother, how much money did you invest? How much? I need to know, but we may never know that. Don't know how much money you invested, but you invested, and now you have such a concern about the investment. Okay, cool. I get it. Then when he asked Carol, like, is he being reasonable? She was like, yeah, you have a right to know what's going on. Then we get the moment where he is, asking about the babies, like how she's doing, and I'm doing okay, so on and so forth. The babies start kicking. You want to feel? Oh, can I? Can you? Okay, anyway. Then, as they are having a moment, who walks their annoying ass into the salon? Zachary damn Taylor pissed me off, and I'm gonna tell you, Erica, family, I'm gonna tell y'all where my mind went. It's been so long since we have seen a moment between Aaron
Mhm.
and Karen that made me smile, that made me feel warm inside, that made me feel good. And then for it to get cut short by Zach, the person who is always a stumbling block in this relationship and in this dynamic. And my mind instantly went to, we have watched Zach and Fatima bone 50 million lamb times. The one time, well, the first time that Karen and Aaron had an intimate moment where they had sex for the first time, they couldn't even enjoy that because what did the damn writer do at the time, Mr. Tyler Perry? You split the time in between Zach and Fatima having sex for the umpteenth time. Karen and Aaron couldn't even have a moment. And that's where I felt my rage come in. Because I'm like, at what point will Zach no longer be an interruption when it comes to them having an intimate moment, a sacred moment between the two of them? Zach and Fatima get to explore their sexuality, their sensuality, their dynamic as a couple. Yes, don't get me wrong, Karen has popped up sometimes and whatever the case may be. But for the most part, the people who love Zach and Fatima, they get an opportunity to experience them as a couple. Those of us, because there are those of us who actually enjoy and enjoyed Karen and Aaron's dynamic on a romantic level or just an intimate level, we never get an opportunity to bask in that.
Ever.
Never get an opportunity. And I'm like, writers, y'all can kiss my ass because I have a feeling I know what y'all doing
They
and I
sending us
don't
back
like it.
into this goofy ass love triangle, and I don't want to go. I don't
Yes,
give a damn no more. I don't give a damn. Quite literally, Tyler has
I don't want to.
literally ran that well dry. The Karen, Zach, Aaron, Fatima, what is it? Who is it? Who loves who? That well has run dry. You cannot pull no more water out of it. Period. I don't give a good goddamn. And if we drag Karen's ass back into a place where she's pining after Zach because he loves the idea of like her carrying his child, you could keep it. You could quite literally keep it. Ugh.
And you could keep all of it. It's like, and we've seen this girl, and this is the thing, we've seen this several times where Karen has got to a point, and this time I actually believe her. She understands that's who Zach is with. She ain't trying to, go that way with him. And the moment that she always gets to this place of revelation, here comes Zach. Now, I don't have a problem with Zach wanting to touch her stomach or experience the baby's kick. I don't have an issue with that. But my thing is, why did it have to happen when Aaron was enjoying his moment
That
with
part.
her? That's the
That
part
part.
that
It's the
gets me.
consistent immaturity. It's the consistent lack of self-awareness. It's the consistent just disregard for what Karen could possibly need. Not even if you don't want to give regard to Aaron. Cool. Even though y'all was just trying to sell us a goddamn dream last season talking about you and Aaron are cool. Y'all buddies. Y'all cool. They lie now. This survey says that shit was a lie. But even if you don't want to give Aaron any credence, any respect, any honor, whatever, if you ever loved Karen at any given point, where is the space? Where is the consideration? Where is the intention that scopes the scenery out and moves accordingly, not just on the whims of what the you want and what you feel? Where is that at?
Come on now. It is old. It's so old, and the fact that that picture that was released last week when they showed Zach touching Karen's stomach, I didn't even know that Aaron was still in the scene. So I'm like, why didn't y'all release the picture of Aaron with her? Because y'all like the mess, you like the potential of the drama, the potential of the fans going back and forth with each other. We tired of seeing it. We are absolutely tired of seeing it. This woman is what, 7.5, close to 8 months pregnant now. Don't have long, and we have really never seen Aaron and A Noel comment under my video. We were talking about it, and she was like, "Have we ever seen Aaron touch Karen's stomach?" And I said, "We haven't seen that at all." And I said, "I hope we see it soon because it amazes me how the writers have totally disassociated Aaron from the pregnancy storyline. When we know this man is overly excited, he is ecstatic about becoming a father, yet why are you guys distancing Aaron away from Karen in this moment? That's
Yep.
not even who he is.
And you know what else is not who he
That
is?
is,
Shout out to Mimi Loves Peace. That stupid ass, petty ass baby daddy #2 comment. That is not. Where did them words even come from?
girl.
Writers, don't. You know what? You have already pissed me off. Stop pissing me off. Baby daddy #2. Aaron
I
would
was like,
never.
baby, daddy,
Aaron would
who
never.
would
That's some
never.
Zachary Taylor if I ever heard it. Ugh.
And I mean never. He would never utter those words.
Aaron
Baby daddy
spent how
number
many
two.
episodes last season trying to get Zach on board or get out the goddamn way because he is financially, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally capable of caring for Karen and both of these damn kids if he can't fall his ass in line. And you mean to tell me that man who doesn't want to be the silent partner in this burgeoning ass business that he done coughed up $250,000 for, I'm just guessing, that man is going to turn and say baby daddy #2?
Yeah, it's like they had to make Aaron in some way petty. And I'm like, but that's not, it's not even believable.
At all.
Even for those who may not even like the character, know that he wouldn't say that. He would not say that. I said, yeah, buddy.
And it's so
But
crazy.
that
Like
that
you
that
made such a great point about how we don't get the bask in it. And I at this point, I watched that scene with so much contempt because I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I was waiting for Karen to kick up dust. I was so just like, oh my God, she like letting them and she's being nice and she, oh my God. Cause they seemed like they had a hard on for Karen trying to stick it to his ass when he was continuing to try to show up for her throughout this damn pregnancy. So for us to have that moment
mm-hmm.
and then we get to that point where Zach comes in, it's like, oh, this is the other shoe that's dropping. We're gonna change his complete and utter character in this moment. We're not gonna have Karen push him away. You could touch the belly. We can have all da 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 da, but don't get comfortable because the Aaron Carter that you once knew, he's no longer here.
Mm-hmm. And I just pray that's not the case. Like I can't fathom him turning into something that he's not, even though the writers are good for it. I mean, that's what they do. Um, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Same.
And it made me feel. Did you feel like when you? And I ain't gonna lie. I know last week we talked about it, and I know you were saying like, when I had made the statement that I did enjoy the fact that Karen was smiling when Sabrina was talking about Aaron, and you like you had to go back and rewatch it because you were just waiting for her to say something or like to come down on him or say something, about or be disrespectful or what's the word, to trash on him or what have you.
Dismissing.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and so with this episode, that's how I felt because I was like, it's going a little too well, and it feels like such a dramatic change
Mm-hmm.
from what we have been experiencing with Karen and Aaron the last time we saw them together to where we are now.
Yeah.
Like she's being nice to him, she's being considerate of like his feelings, of his desire to want to touch her stomach, and she's being more welcoming. And it made me wonder if Karen's talk with Sabrina made her
Mm.
realize that I do in fact have feelings for this guy. Because I'm wondering like what caused the change.
Mm-hmm. I didn't think about it in that
And I
moment.
just
Just when you just brought it up, I could see that. But it's so crazy because I'm so guarded now in reference to my hopes and expectations with the Karen character that I don't even let myself go to that place while watching. I'm quite literally always watching, looking for best case the other shooter drop, worst case somebody to do some shit out of character.
mhm.
But that is interesting and that's something to think about. Because she didn't even seem uncomfortable. It's not even like she was saying yes because she knows she should say yes, but she didn't really want to. It was like, no, yeah, of course.
Yes, from everything, from the root. I'm gonna say from roots to the close. Girl, from rags to riches, like from everything from that moment, it was like, yes, you should be concerned. No, you should know. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
should be involved. And I was like, what? And this coming from people who ride with Karen, and was
Uh-huh.
like, "Ooh, Karen,
Literally.
that's you, sis?
People who love her
You?"
down. But we have gotten used to like them finding a reason for her to kick up dust, her finding a reason for her to put up a stop sign, her, put up a detour sign so that he gotta move around. Like, mm. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, you got me all.
Come on, these kids want laptop, 50s and joints for Christmas. We appreciate you.
I feel you,
Rest
sis.
well. Rest well, boo. Um, yeah. That I feel like the Aaron, and this is the part of like I'm trying to be grateful because they didn't have to give us nothing. They have been starving us with Aaron this whole entire time. But then once we get him, they give us this, and it's just like, well, would I rather them not have him on the show if they're going to just destroy his character like this? I don't know.
I hope that it's like I feel like I just want to give it a little bit more time to see exactly
Mm-hmm.
what they're gonna do because I really hope that and this is just my hope and this is my wishful thinking. I do want Karen to have her happily ever after, and I do want that to be with Aaron because
You think that
honestly, I
this?
do
You think
feel
that these set of writers are going to give Karen a happily ever after?
no. That's why I said it's my wishful thinking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I do want her to experience that with him. Um I do want her to have that because I feel like out of all the women, Fatima included, that and not that I'm not negating Fatima's feelings for Zach, but I feel like Karen truly, I think she loves Aaron. I think she's in love with Aaron. I think she's scared.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe these writers are going to explore that in a real way, unfortunately. Um, but I just want to see some. I just want to see somebody. I can't see Rich and Sabrina. I can't see Tony and Danny. But I'm like, Karen and Aaron, I can see that because to me that's genuine.
Mm-hmm.
It's a genuine connection. It's a genuine relationship that is not founded on sex.
Yep.
But you know, I ain't got no hopes because we already know how this thing goes.
It's quite sad. It's quite sad. So if Aaron was the most disappointing part and like how they handled that character, the most entertaining parts followed soon after with Gary's bare ass backing off.
Girl,
You said you didn't see that?
I said it. I saw that part. Yeah, I did see
Okay.
that one. I
Ariana,
did
what are
see
you
that. But
doing here?
I was
Y'all
because
mean to
I
tell me y'all
said,
let a patient leave the hospital, ass out in a road, make his way all the way down to Midtown, go up to the penthouse, unseen, uncaught, unbothered?
all the above.
Yeah. These writers are wild for that. They are wild for that.
I said, no, Gary is not ass out in this elevator. How the hell did he get there? What Uber did he get into?
Child.
Ass out? He ain't
Completely.
got no phone. He ain't got no wallet. How did he pay for anything? I said, writers, y'all really be pissing me the hell off.
And how did he remember where Andy lived but don't remember so much other stuff? Why is it that he remembers Andy and don't remember nobody else? Because we get the confirmation in this episode that he not playing, unless he playing with Hudson ass as well. But he still got that mean streak.
Mm-hmm.
He still got that aggression to him, which is making me think that he's playing. Because if you forgot everything or most things, I would think you would have forgotten that part too. I mean, I get not knowing, not being able to put a name to people's faces could be frustrating, but I don't know. This little mean streak, this little yelling that he doing seems a little bit too reminiscent to menacing ass Gary.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Because when I saw that preview, so I said, well, hell, hold on now. Calm that down, baby.
And Tyler, if
Calm
you
that
want to
down.
be recycling from your movies over to the shows and going from your shows over to your movies, Andrea Barnes needs her Christina moment.
Yes, she does.
She need her Christina moment. The show is so damn unserious as is. Christina's gone. We need Andrea's gone. We gotta get it. We gotta have it, Tyler. We got to have it. If this is where we're going, we gotta have it.
That's hilarious. She needs her Christina moment.
She
There has
needs
to
it.
be some type of payback. Gary can't escape payback. It got to be some kind of payback.
Mm-hmm. Has to be.
You can't remember nothing, baby. I'm gonna feed you so many lies. I'm gonna make up so many stories. We gonna see just how much if you playing or not. If you ain't gonna remember nothing.
Let's play a game.
Yo, so you wanna play? Oh baby, we finna play.
Yes. But I think that's pretty much it. Anything else, Allie, that you want to add from the episode?
No, girl, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
Unfortunately, I am too.
Because I
Because
missed some
I'm going to
stuff.
give y'all a breakdown this week. I didn't give y'all one last week. I basically took the week off because life has been whooping my ass. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm back in LA, as y'all can see. Finally, was gone for 6 weeks. 6 whole weeks.
Dang, it was that long?
It was that long. It was that long.
Dang.
But I'm back, getting things together. I probably will be back on a plane next month. But we're going to focus where we're at now. And sorry I did not give y'all breakdowns, but I had to put me first, Lucius.
I know that's right.
um, yeah. Anything else from the episode?
I think I want to say that was it. That's all I can remember.
All right, what you got going on this coming week, Allie?
This coming week, I'm gonna do some little videos from Sistas because I got some things I want to say more in detail after I watch it, especially with the scene with Zach coming in interrupting my baby and Karen. I want to talk about that and uh, what else I got coming up? Yeah, y'all just be on the lookout. Oh, I want to thank. I forgot your name, but the she sent me an episode from the game that she wanted me to talk about
Mm.
for the nostalgia and stuff. So I'm glad she sent me one that got Janae in it because Sorry Not Sorry and Quiet as Kept, Janae was one of my favorite characters on the game. Um, I liked
That
her,
Janae
so
was
I'm
one of
glad I
your
get to talk about
favorite
that.
characters. Oh
I
my.
like I like Janae. I like Janae. I thought Janae got a bad rep.
Did she? I guess we're gonna be talking about it in the comment
Okay.
section of your video. Cause I got receipts, proof.
Yeah, you can
I
give her. I
got
think
so
she
much for
deserves better.
my hate for Janae. Ooh.
Really?
Mm. Yes. Yes. Mm.
That's my dog. But yeah, so I
Gabrielle
got
played
that
her
coming up.
down
And then,
though. Gabrielle played
let me
her
tell you
down.
something. I give Gabrielle so much props because after all these years, people still don't like her. Like legit, don't
Mm-hmm.
like her. And I didn't even know that she was a comedic talent because everything that I saw her in, it was drama. And when I saw her in the Black Lady sketch show, I said, "Oh, this girl is funny. That's hilarious."
Hilarious. Hilarious.
She is so funny. She did a movie with a little Duval called The Contract. I don't know if
Mm.
you saw it. It's on
I
All
haven't seen
Black.
it. Mm-mm.
I was like, but I've always enjoyed her as an actress. Like I've always enjoyed her, and I just think her and Pooch Hall have really great chemistry. Because they played in another movie together. I forgot what it's called, First Love or
The
something like that. But
uh okay.
yeah, so I'm like, I do like their chemistry or what have you. But yeah, so I'm gonna be talking about that and just some other episodes from different shows. So I'm going on vacations. I'm gonna be on vacation for 2 weeks, so I will be definitely putting out more content then because I got to get my life together.
Come on. Come on, content. Hey Desi, welcome in, boo. Y'all can get
Hey,
these
Desi.
breakdowns. I have some Christmas content, but hopefully I get it up. Kendrick is having a pop-up concert in Watts tomorrow, and I'm trying to go. So
Ooh,
him,
that
SZA,
sounds like
all the
fun.
TDE actually is supposed to be in Watts tomorrow. So be on the lookout for the breakdowns. The content is
man.
coming. Anything that we missed that y'all want us to speak to really quickly, let me know in the chat. Thank y'all for being here. Shout out to all 100 of y'all that was in here all dang on night. Like, these episodes did not be given, but y'all still show up because it's the conversation for us.
Baby, Journey with Cece said, "It's y'all talking about this episode like it drained the mess out of y'all."
Completely drained. Completely drained. Completely drained. Did you see Deval in the Christmas movie? No. His movie with Christina, I haven't watched it yet.
I have watched it. I've had a few people ask me to talk about it, which I am, because I did enjoy. I am a sucker for a Christmas movie. I don't care how cheesy it is. I love me a good Christmas movie, and I really did love this show. I mean, this show. I really did enjoy the movie, and I just love seeing DeVal not play Zach. And
that's
Christina,
Christina does a great job. I love her.
A great job with her film. So I
she
love
had a Christmas movie I watched last year. It was an older movie. It didn't come out last year, but I watched it last year, and it was basically like she got trapped in like a snow globe community.
In the snow globe, that's her most famous one. Yeah,
it is so good.
It's really good. That's her. I think that was her first Christmas movie, and then she has several. Like she has several Christmas movies. I'm like, she does so well, but that one, that was the one that really put her on the map.
I loved it.
With the Christmas films.
Hey Miriam, welcome in, honey. Better late than never.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So stay on the lookout. Keep it locked on our channels. If you're not following Allie already, then at Allie Nick Official. Go ahead and subscribe. Be on the lookout for her Back Down Memory Lane series, as well as her Sistas content. You love her Old Spice commercial. She's hilarious in it. Gabrielle is hilarious.
She is.
Yes, Gen X is fire. So I'm like, I gotta go. When they did the Not Like Us video here in LA, I don't live that far from Compton, and I didn't go, and I was mad. Like, I was kicking myself like, damn, I should have went. So I'm definitely going tomorrow.
Yes.
All right, y'all. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your week. Y'all. New All the Queen's Men episode premieres at midnight.
Yes.